Now in today's episode, we talk about the Alexandria Effect.
The eyes may be able to see, but without a heart, you cannot feel.
What's up everybody, this is George C.O.C. Samuels and you are watching episode 54 of The It Will Come Show. Now, I'm a huge fan of The Walking Dead. If you know this series, I hope you like it as well. But the Alexandria Effect is essentially where Rick and his bandit, or his team of folks who have been out in the wild doing their survival thing, find a safe haven called Alexandria. And when they find this safe haven, at first they were ecstatic, they were like, wow, this is great. But at the same time, they quickly realized once they started adjusting to the community within Alexandria, which was a walled off little town, that these guys were seriously unaware of the real world outside of the walls. And this effect I see happen with big businesses as well. And what I mean by that is, very naturally, as a small business or startup grows and becomes big, it essentially becomes its own nation, right? And when you become your own nation, you have this little bubble effect or universe. That means, when a business or group or community, they get so involved with themselves that they forget what's on the outside or outside the walls. So in Alexandria, what eventually happened was Rick and his bandits, spoiler alert, sorry, but Rick and his bandits end up experiencing a moment where a whole bunch of zombies raid and make their way into Alexandria. And essentially the community inside Alexandria just were not equipped. And they were trying to be high and mighty about, this is the way we do things here. And they weren't really listening to the advice of Rick and his bandits about what's happening on the outside. And this is a lesson in collaboration in and of itself. And when you have, potentially two communities, two teams, right, coming together and trying to understand one another. But through the shared experience, right, of the outside zombies coming in and attacking, they very quickly learned that they needed to learn from the other. And so after a first attack happened, then Rick and the Alexandrians were able to start training, learn a little bit more, and then really face a much bigger threat, which was a horde of zombies. So when you're with a company, and if you're experiencing this sort of thing, I implore you to go out and reach out to first other departments and teams. So, if you think of your team or department as in Alexandria, reach out to the other ones within your company universe, if it's that large. And if you're a smaller business, actually reach out to other businesses, right? And don't just be consumed by your idea or your team. Although it's important to get them together, be sure that you're always aware of what's happening on the outside and learn from that. And if you have any experiences with this, write it in the comments below. We'd love to hear. And we can talk ways or see how we can resolve some of those things. Remember, it will come.
The eyes may be able to see, but without a heart, you cannot feel.